Hello and welcome to another episode of RC Printer. I'm your host Jordan Visco, and today we are taking on the Robak 2 3D printable RC racing buggy. This is my first time building one of these buggies, and we don't have a kit for it available yet on rcprinter.com, but we'll see how it goes, and if we love it, maybe we'll add one on there. I think I've got all the parts I need spread out in front of me here, and I got all my non-3D printable metal parts back here, so hopefully we have everything that's required, but we'll just get started and see how she goes. First thing we gotta do is cut down some of this 3mm rod. So just a quick note here, the cup piece that's supposed to go on the end there, I've ordered, but I just found out it still hasn't arrived, so I 3D printed one here, which I know won't last too long, but I did it out of ABS, so hopefully it lasts a little while. It should help me put the model together for now. Also, the diff I have, this is the wrong diff. I have the right ones on order, but this is the one we use for the MK Ultra, and it fits in there pretty well, but it's not perfect. So again, that's probably something we're gonna change out once the right parts arrive. As well, we're using these adjustable drive shafts. Perfect fit. trimmed down our body mount posts here, so they should fit on nicely now. And then originally we used these shocks because they were the longest ones I had available at the moment, but they are quite likely the worst shocks ever developed. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade to some of these. There we go, that's a lot better. These can go in the garbage. Okay, so we're having some trouble getting some good wheels to fit. These are the ones that I'd normally use on a little 110 buggy, like on the MK Ultra or something similar to that. And they won't fit on here because the face of these arms here is just so wide that the rims can't actually slide on. The next thing that I went to was a much larger wheel like this one, which is from a Traxxas Slash, and it will fit on, but if you try turning it all, this whole face stays flat. So when you turn, it actually does start to rub on these corners here. So even these larger ones won't work. And what you're supposed to do is buy some HSP large truck tires that are supposed to work well on this, and I've ordered some, but you know, they're still in China and they'll be a couple of weeks. So instead, in the meantime, you can 3D print these rims and they slide on like this, and that works pretty well. And then you can 3D print some tires for it. Now these tires here are obviously quite massive. They're 5 inches tall, and they slide right onto these rims. But this is actually the same size of the tire as the ones that you're supposed to order with the vehicle. But we're gonna go ahead and glue these on, and then hopefully we can give it a test run. Inside here was printed out of PLA, and the tire on the outside is printed out of TPU. You can see they do have a little bit of squish, but unfortunately not quite as much as a regular tire would. We'll get them on, see how they go. There we go, there's our completed Robak 2. Alright, let's take her for a test run, see how she runs. Here we go. Alright, we're just running on a little 2S LiPo battery there, so if you use a bit more power, and we're running a uncensored brushless motor, so you can tell it's cogging a little bit. And we also still need to upgrade to the right rear differential, so I don't want to push it too hard right now, so that's probably going to be it for today. We'll get it back out again, and we'll do another test video on it, because I'm really excited about this car, and I think it could do really well. Hopefully we'll have build kits for it available on rcprinter.com in the coming future. But in the meantime, as always, if you're looking for cool ideas of 3D printed projects like this one to build, kits, parts, or instructions on how to build them, make sure you check us out, www.rcprinter.com. Thanks a lot. See you next time.